Oh God, I hit start. Welcome back to another episode of the Mythic Giraffe Podcast. I'm Chris.
The music never went. What is it?
I don't know.
And I'm Ron, and I don't know what time it is.
That's the thing. It's daylight savings. We're all thrown off. Cats and dogs living together.
It's anarchy.
It is.
It's so dumb.
Can't we? Yeah.
Which one do we need to get rid of to make it better?
Well, I just leave it as it is now, I guess. I don't know.
Is it this one we keep? We don't keep the other one, right? We keep this one.
I think. I don't know.
This is the end of daylight savings, right? Not the beginning?
This is daylight saving ending.
Right. So let's just call it.
It's ended. It's done.
Time of death.
Yeah.
November the 2nd.
Yeah.
2025. It also feels like it's early this year. I usually feel like it's in the middle of November.
I felt like it was. I thought it was usually in like October. I don't know. It's probably some stupid thing that it's like, oh, when does the sun pass by a waning gibbous? And I don't know.
And I'm sure B Shift is submitting their extra time as we speak.
Oh yeah, that's
good old B Shift.
That killed me. They used to.
But don't take the time when they get a short shift.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They are not.
Yeah. And then you've got what we talk. There's like 4 states that don't use daylight savings.
And there's countries that don't do it. Just get rid of it.
Oh yeah.
It's a nightmare. It's we bitch about it perennially. It's time to be done with it. Maybe it made sense at one point in 1774, whenever Franklin proposed it, but we got digital clocks now.
Yeah. I like the rationale. Industrialized societies usually follow a clock-based schedule for daily activities that do not change throughout the course of the year. Yeah, because but who cares? There's lights now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are no longer governed by solar time because, as we've proven, time is nothing.
Time is just a construct. We're all living in a simulation, anyways. The simulation is breaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. So, playing any new games? Anything fun?
Yeah, I started playing Ghost of Yote.
Sounds like a slasher. What are those games called?
Hack and slash, kind of.
No, the Dark Souls.
Oh no, not really. No, it's not Souls like. It's not a sequel, but it's like the same vein as they had Ghost of Tsushima 4 years ago. Yeah, you're a Ronin. Your family was murdered, and it's you getting the backing or whatever to take down the 6 crime lords that killed your family. Very like there's a map, but a lot of games like you'll ping a place on a map and then there's like something glowing or whatever. In this, the wind blows in that direction to guide you, and there's a lot of like environmental cues that tell you things, and it's pretty neat. You can do like a standoff, like an old samurai movie and stuff, and
it's fun.
Yeah, it's neat. How about you?
Playing Icarus still. Yeah. Making my way through the DLC. It's so much. It's a lot.
Yeah. Have you figured out the water supply issues?
Oh my God! I was playing yesterday, and my mind was blown. I walked in this guy's house, and I was like, "What the fuck? How did you run the wires like this?" And I have to redo all of my wiring. It's a whole thing.
Well, you gotta make sure it's up to code.
Yeah, I got the inspector in there.
Can you imagine that? And I'm sure there's some simulation game that's like that. Like you build everything out, and then the plumbing inspector comes by. So you can't do that.
Well, he wouldn't like my irrigation system, so.
Yeah. If it works, that's what matters.
It works about 60% of the time.
Yeah. 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Yeah. It's having some power supply issues that I got to figure out, but now I figured them out. So it's gonna be a lot more wire running.
Nice.
So basically, I'm gonna spend another entire day in a video game running rewiring my video game.
Well, when you get done this, you'll have the experience. You can rewire your house.
No. 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 Tried that. I'm doing it ever again.
Uh,
Nay.
that's my Jeep's driver's side door lock. The power lock was not engaging. It just was not locking the door. So you had to get out, use the key to lock it. So I was like, okay. So I look, and I was like, it looked like it was going to be about between $600 and $800 to get it fixed. I was like, no, there's got to be an easier fix. So I look up things and everything, and I found the part that's the actual door actuator. And people are like, oh yeah, it happens. Just replace this thing. It's like, okay. So I look online. And of course, if you get it from Jeep, it's like $300. So I was like, yeah. So I find one through a reliable parts store, $29, $30. I was like, okay. Comes in the mail. I look at it. I'm like, okay. Well, here's where it's got to go. I was like, I'd probably just take the panel off the door and plug it in. I had to take everything out of the door. I had to disconnect it from every bit of the lock. I had to clamp my window in place so I could remove the window actuator and everything. But at the end, I got it all put back together 2 hours later, and the door's locked. So it works.
I would have just bought a new car.
I told my wife, I was like, first I was worried because I got the door put back together and everything, and I hit the lock button and nothing happened. I was like, oh no. But then I remembered I hadn't plugged the door back in because I had disconnected it so I didn't set off an airbag or something. Sure. So yeah, did that, and then I was like, Kaloo, the locks work.
My friend, longtime friend from college, texted me yesterday. Hey, I don't know, something about the front of his car. You want to come over and help me? I'm like, our long time of knowing each other, when have you ever seen me do car maintenance? Not doing it. It's like, what? I'm like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, you should come over. Yeah, I got you. No problem. Sure.
Yeah. Sorry, you don't need brakes. Those are for pussies. No, because I do go over his house. His house is my project house where I'll just be like, yeah, I'll rewire a ceiling fan here and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So I've run wiring his house. I've done ceiling fans. I've done a lot of handyman crap at his house that I won't do at my house because I want to come right.
Well, let's say you get the first job done there, so you know what you're doing.
But I just I let all of the maintenance issues pile up on my vehicle, and then I'm just like, cool, this is a dealership's problem now. I'm getting a new car. It's just a money.
Yeah. There are some things. I mean, it used to be at least me, I would buy a car, and I would go to the parts store and I would buy the Chilton or Haynes manual that showed every piece of that car, taken apart and everything, so you could fiddle with it. And now everything's so computerized and all. It's too much for me.
Yeah, you and I have very different backgrounds when it comes to maintenance. It is the one thing that the Salisbury Fire Department does not understand, and still does not understand about me. I don't do maintenance. I never pretended to do maintenance. I never said I'm good at this shit. And people are just like, oh, you do this and this and this and you fix it. I'm like, that's not on my list of skills. I put this wet substance on this hot substance. That's the end of my training. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It is the fire department way to fiddle with everything.
Oh yeah.
Sort of half fix shit. And I just learned a long time ago, it's better to just pay somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing, and then it's fixed.
Yeah.
Done. You hang cabinets. I don't hang cabinets. I got people for that.
I've got people for that.
Because I'm just going to be mad at myself when it's not right. This way I can be mad at somebody else.
Sir, I've paid you for a service. Why haven't you done said service correctly?
Yeah. I look at the ceiling that I painted down here that looks like crap. I'm like, I'm just going to have to get somebody in here and fix this.
I'll say we're finally getting our roof leak addressed in the next couple weeks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But of course now, I mean, you can see like some wet spots on the drywall. My wife's like, that looks like mold. I'm like, it's probably some kind of mold. It's not black mold. What do we got to do? I was like, well, when
Just
they
repaint.
fix the roof, I'm going to cut those sections out and we'll put new drywall up. I said, but when we cut it out, I'm going to poke my head up there. And, she's like, yeah, we need to look around and make sure. I was like, oh, yeah, we'll bleach anything we have to or whatever. I said, but I think to myself, this might be another storage area we could have. So might convert it to like a little pull down attic over the
Nice.
garage. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 2 wet spots upstairs from where I had a roof leak before I had my roof fixed, and I just ignore them.
What's the other thing? I mean, this is out in the garage. It's fine.
But not only that, but like, if you talk to anybody about drywall, once it dries, it's just back to normal. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just paint over the spot. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
My wife.
That's why you get the kills.
Yeah, you just
done.
Yeah. Well, my wife, we have like a little bit of mildew that grows up in the ceiling of the bathroom. But I had them put the green drywall up in there. I got all the, and she's like, well, it's this. I'm like, just take a little spray, Lysol spray, wipe it off. It goes away.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like, it's a wet bathroom. It gets moist in here.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Get a fern.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
The drywall tape is sagging. She's like, how are you going to fix that? I'm like, call somebody?
Yeah. I mean, you could peel it down, sand it down, remud it,
remud the whole thing.
Yeah. You do the contractor special and just slather some paint up there, and that'll adhere it.
And when I go to sell the house, that's what I'll do. They won't even know.
Let's say I watch some of these videos, and it's like home inspections gone wrong, and it's God, some of the things that. Like I saw this one, they put this beautiful new carpet in their living room and all, and in the corner they have a PVC pipe that comes up and then goes out the wall and has a little tag on it that says sump pump line, don't trip. I'm like, what? No, either build something around that or move it. Don't just. It was literally like in the corner of the living room, like an 8-foot pipe that went down on the floor.
When I bought this house, I was like, this is weird. This house doesn't have a sump pump. Because, like, I have a split level.
Yeah.
So, water's going somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, that's crazy. How did this miracle happen? I don't have a sump pump. And then, like, years later, I was in the back room, and I'm like, it feels a little damp right here. It's a little linoleum floor. I cut the linoleum, and they had just taken a piece of metal, covered the sump, and put linoleum back over it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what the who? Why would you?
Contractor special.
So I had to, like, run a sump pump line, a little box to go around the sump so that,
Yeah.
You don't fall into the sump pump. It's crazy. I guess they were just like, well, I want that little corner more importantly than I want the water to drain out from my foundation.
Yeah.
Maniacs.
Yeah. My neighbor, as I had my Jeep door torn apart yesterday, got my earbuds in, I'm working on stuff, and he comes over, he's like, hey, I was like, oh God, you scared me. I was like, hey, what's up? He's like, so, I'm sure Sarah told you we're putting a fence in. I was like, yeah, I think it's a great idea. He's like, so there's going to be that alleyway between your fence and my fence. I was like, okay. He's like, I mean, that's kind of narrow. Would you be okay if we just like killed it off with Roundup or whatever and just like paved it or put stone? I was like, sure. He's like, are you sure? I was like, kill it. Kill all the grass. I don't care.
Kill every bit. Why not just put the fences? Why not tie the fences together?
In case one of us moves, that way you don't have a tied fence to your new neighbor that you may or may not like.
But then you still have a fence. Who cares?
I don't know, man. Our neighbors to the other side, they left that alleyway. So
yeah. Why?
I don't know. Well, one of it is. I mean, it's 2 different color fences.
No, just get the same. That's why you have to establish dominance. You put up the fence first. And then they have to conform to the fence that you put up. And then once they've conformed, you put up a new fence just to screw with them.
Just change out 5 panels.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way to like refresh the fence panels, the PVC ones?
I think you just have to, I don't know, break them out and put a new one in.
Oh
'Cause
God,
I've
I
got a
don't want to
broken
do
one in
that.
the back.
Yeah, but like I've got some that it's just like the sun fade, plastic.
Yeah.
Just I don't know if you could like you take a blowtorch to them, like
Yeah.
no,
Definitely.
but I've seen like they do that to like stadium seats. They
Sure.
torch
Yeah.
them
I see
gently
that.
in it.
Yeah.
I
I
would
don't
do
know.
that, and I would have a melted slag somewhere.
I have a panel that the county clearly was cutting the grass and kicked, I don't know, must have been a bladed weapon from a samurai through my fucking fence. So I got it in the back, but it's on the back, so I don't really see it and I don't care until I go
Yeah.
out there to weed back. I'm like, God damn it. And I just ignore it for another 6 months. But I'm about to take out a fence, 2 panels of my fence and put a shed in.
Ooh.
And by when I say I'm about to pay somebody to take 2 panels out of my fence. I'll just move one of those back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I've got to redo. I want to redo my shed, make it a little bit bigger. I'm trying to decide if I want to just totally demo it or just knock down a wall and add to it.
I regret not knocking down my shed and keeping one wall because my original shed was before the county setback.
Yeah.
So we have a 12-inch setback rule. So I got that stupid space between my fence line and the shed.
Yeah.
But this one I'm going to take where my stupid fish pond was or is currently. I'm just going to put a shed right over that, tie it into the fence line, and have a little shed for my bikes. And
nice.
I can't have a garage. That's my brother. Just build a garage in your house. I don't understand why you're not doing that. I don't know. I'm sure a shed and a garage are probably the same price.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I work
say,
for the city.
the garages are the new sheds.
Yeah. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
I work for the city of Salisbury, bud. I
Yeah.
see myself getting
just put a pole building out there.
Yeah. Sure. It's not really a thing here.
Yeah.
Where I live, you know, you don't just like put a building bigger than your house in your backyard.
No.
Some people do it.
Yeah, I mean, bully to those people who do it, but I look at some of them, I'm like, what are you doing all this wasted space? And I'm like, what do you mean wasted space? I was like, well, you've got like a 18-foot ceiling in here. What are you putting above you? Well, nothing. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Some of those pole buildings you guys down there in the shore are, I just knock your house down and move into the pole building. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
It's like you have this crappy rancher in front that's falling apart, and then there's like this 20,000 square foot pole building out back with heated seats and.
Well, they also have to have a place to put their brand new $80,000 3/4 ton jacked up pickup.
That's true. It's true. Because, I've never seen people complain about the price of things and then drive up in their $80,000 pickup truck, and then 3 years later have a $80,000 pickup truck.
Yeah.
I think I can think of certain people who I work with who have spent more on pickup trucks in 5 years than I spent on cars in my entire life.
Oh, easily, yes.
And
there are probably people who have spent more on vehicles than I've spent on my house.
Yeah, that's true. And boy, does it piss them off that I drive a car.
I don't understand that.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry they don't drive a pickup truck 100 miles each way to work at 1 mile per gallon.
No, 1.5 miles.
Yeah. Why would I do that?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Your deer carcasses.
Yeah. And then the ones that truck has never had anything in the bed of it that's heavier than a pound, never pulled anything, no, nothing.
It can't get dirty.
Yeah.
Why would that happen?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Cars, I'm very much of this is a vehicle. It gets me from point A to point B. Yeah. I want the cheapest one that's comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
And reliable enough to get me to work.
Yeah.
And so far, that's Subaru. Brought to you by Subaru.
Yeah. by Matt Slap Subaru.
Not anymore. It's gone.
No? He
Yeah.
sold?
Sold out.
God, what a bastard.
I know.
Mm.
I know. Terrible.
Oh, I felt bad for this total side tangent. The other day, Thursday, finally leaving work. Supposed to leave at 3:30. I think I finally left at like a little bit after 4. On my way home, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take Division Street because I'll run the back way. And I look, and there's this SUV. It's a Ford Explorer. So I'm pulled over to the side of the road in traffic still, like right past College Avenue. So a city vehicle. So roll my window down. There's this older fella. I said, "You all right?" "No, not really." I'm like, "Oh, shit." So I turn my lights on. I pull over. What seems to be a problem? Well, it just conked out on me. What do you mean it conked out? Well, I've had issues with it, and it conked out. It won't start. Okay. I said, "Do you have a tow truck?" "No." "Well, I bought this new phone, and it doesn't work." Great. So I said, "All right, find your insurance cards." We find it. So now State Farm thinks that I am this man's cell phone. So I'm still getting texts from them. But we get the tow truck set up and everything, and I was out there for like an hour, and but I saw on his front it had this like side of the road car shop. I said, "Is that where you bought it from?" "Oh yeah. They did me really good. I wanted 1,500 for the Volkswagen I was trading in or whatever, and they gave me a even 1,000. I'm like, "Oh, that doesn't sound equitable, but okay." I said, "Well, while we wait for your tow truck, let's call them, see if they can work on it." So I call, and again, I'm, "Hi, this is so and so, or this is Chris. I'm calling on behalf of Mr. So and so. Says he bought this vehicle from you a week ago." Yeah. Is he liking it?" I said, "Well, it died on him today, and he wants to get it fixed." And she said, the girl was very nice. She's like, "Okay, but as we explained to him, this was an as-is deal. That's why he paid cash for it. We'll fix it, but it's on him." I was like, "All right, I'll let him know." I told you, "That's not right." I was like, "You need to take this up with them." "Oh, look, your tow truck's here. Have a nice night, sir." Oh my
But you guys
gosh.
are getting involved.
Yeah.
So that's what you get.
Yeah, that's my good deed for the year.
Yeah. That's what you get for being involved in that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
ready to move to topic 1?
Yeah, topic 1.
I'm most excited for topic 2, but topic 1.
Okay.
Topic 1. So, clearly Halloween just passed.
Yes, it did.
In some sort of order. My wife loves Halloween, so we make a big deal of it.
Yeah.
But the thing that I noticed, 2 things I noticed. A, trunk and treats are terrible. I'm saying it now. It's fine if you want to do an extra trunk or treat, but to take away trick or treating from children is terrible. You're a terrible person. Because apparently there's neighborhoods that don't allow trick or treaters.
What?
Yeah, apparently that's a thing.
But I don't understand. Okay, proceed.
Yeah. Proceeding. This is terrible, right?
Yeah.
Like if you live in a place and you're like, "Oh, I hate children that come around and spread joy," you're a jerk.
Yeah.
That's all.
Or just turn your lights off and
right, and prepare for it to be egged.
Yeah.
But my neighbors, my little street, we all sat outside, which is this is kind of where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
We all sat outside because since COVID, we got to this habit of setting up little tables and sitting outside with the kids, and the kids love it.
Yeah.
They come to the little table. We've got all kinds of. It's out of control.
Hey, you guys are insane, but
we're insane. I fully admit it takes like 6 to 7 minutes per kid for them to go through the table, and we're causing a backup on the block. But we all sit outside, and then when there's like a little lull in the kids, we all sit there and talk, and it's pretty nice. Like we don't normally do that, which is also weird. Like we're all very friendly to each other, and we all do this once a year. Maybe we should do that more. That's beside the point. But it got me thinking. I was like, because of COVID, at least for my neighborhood, Halloween has changed for the better.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about what other things have changed for the better because of this. And I couldn't really
Because of
think of
COVID?
yeah. And I think that might be the only one I came up with that was for the better.
Um,
Like work from home became a thing, but then they're fighting against it.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
which
I would say virtual meetings. That's a benefit.
yeah, virtual meetings. Yeah, most meetings could just not be any meetings.
Well, yes, but
How many meetings do you think you go to? And you go to a lot more meetings than I do.
hmm,
That actually gets something gets done.
5%.
Yeah, I think 5% is high.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think every time I've been involved in a meeting, it's a circle jerk session of just wasting everybody's time,
Yeah.
and it's terrible.
Well, and I hate the ones that are, hey, we've all been at this meeting for, the last, we know each other. We've been doing this once a month for the last year. Oh, but look, this agency has a new representative. So let's go around the room and everybody say your name and what's your favorite flavor pie?
Right.
No, no, I am not going to, after this meeting, say, hey, by the way, apple pie. We should definitely, we should talk more.
You and
No,
me, we choose
God,
blueberry.
oh my gosh.
It drives me bonkers to sit in meetings and just get nothing done.
Yeah.
My wife, God bless her, she sits in virtual meetings all the time, and I'm like, did you guys accomplish anything? No.
Yeah.
Why are you having this meeting?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Well,
did you have an agenda? Did you meet the items on the agenda?
This time we had to show off our Halloween pet costumes. What the hell does that have to do with your job?
Yeah.
That part, that comes from
Oh my God.
people who do not have friendships outside of work.
Yeah.
Because
oh my God, I'm going to do that the next quarterly officers meeting. Like, all right, everybody go around the room and what's your favorite color sock?
I'm not coming to this meeting. I'm not going to be there. Those meetings already annoy me, so I'm not coming. The running gag for the quarterly officer meeting is that I've been on the agenda for the last year.
And never gotten to you.
It's never gotten to me, and I just gave up. DJ was like, well, we'll get you next time. I said, just don't bother.
Yeah.
The information I have is a year old at this point.
Yeah.
Not worth it. If it wasn't important enough for years of training, we're good. I can't stand meetings. I can't say virtual. I think virtual meetings waste even more time somehow. Except that you don't have to drive there.
Yeah, that's the big thing to drive.
A good and bad is virtual health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if I get my blood work done from the doctor for my yearly physical, that's because I'm a good boy and I go to my yearly physical.
Right.
She's then like, all right, well, we have to have a follow-up. It'll just be virtual to, discuss your blood work.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then you find out that it costs more money, costs me more money for the virtual follow-up than it did for the physical.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
She talks to me for 3 seconds and says, yeah, your blood looks great. That'll be $25.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, what, $8.30 a minute?
Oh, it's crazy. I'm telling you, if it's 3 minutes, that is...
Yeah.
2 of those minutes of her saying, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in 2 weeks since we did your physical. And then it's, yep, that'll be $25.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or the ones that don't give you that option. Like, I had to drive almost 3 hours to meet with this surgeon to talk for 20-some minutes when that could have been virtual.
Right. Yeah.
And then, side tangent, stupid insurance. So I had my annual physical with my doctor a few weeks ago because, again, I'm a good boy. I follow up. And I said, the week before, I'd called them and said, hey, I'm having this surgery done in November. They want me to have a pre-surgery physical. Can we just loop that in? Oh, yeah. We'll just take care of it all. They called me back the next day. Well, insurance isn't going to cover it if it's both. So we'll do your annual physical now, and then we'll do your pre-surge appointment on, actually it's tomorrow. I was like, okay, she's like, but everything's going to be covered the same. So the only thing, we'll just have to do an EKG that Monday. I was like, could I do one at work and bring it into you?
Right.
No. But I just, seriously, this is, yeah. So I'm going to go to the doctor tomorrow for a half hour.
Right.
Maybe.
Right. I get it totally done.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah, by somebody who's not a cardiologist.
Right. And because you were born in December, you're going to do your work physical in a month.
Exactly. Yeah. December 15th is when I get to do that. So yeah, I'll be all physicaled up for the last 35 days. Golly.
Yeah, I made them switch my annual physical to like June, I think. June I do it.
Yeah.
So like not doing them all for a month.
Well, I had mine in like June, but then something happened one year and it got pushed back. And then, insurance, well, they won't pay it for exactly a year later. It's got to be a year and 1 day.
Yeah.
And that was on a weekend. It just,
Yeah, I had that conversation with my dentist because, to get your teeth cleaned, but it's got to be 6 months and a day or something like that. So,
yeah.
So eventually we're just going to flip flop my schedules because we're just adding a day every year. So if I live long enough,
yeah,
this is going to really screw things up.
180 years.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Yeah.
That's my
Which
plan.
reminds me, I need to call and make an appointment with a dentist.
Yeah.
I was like, at my physical, they're like, oh, yeah, you still seeing Dr. Caputa? I was like, who the hell? Oh, that's my dentist. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, they always give me crap about my hearing. They're like, you're not doing hearing and eye tests? I'm like, no, I have good vision and I have good hearing. I don't need crap.
And you do that at your city physical.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, so I took advantage of the city's vision clinic a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got free eye exam. They're like, you've changed a little bit. Do you want new glasses? Like, sure. I do notice some things are a little bit fuzzy further away. Like, okay. It's like, so I looked at some frames and everything. They're like, all right, yeah, you'll get an invoice tonight. And these were the cheapest frames I've gotten in. I can't remember how long. They were like $130. And she's like, yeah, they'll probably ship in like 3 to 4 weeks. Like a week and a half later, I get a package in the mail. My new glasses are here. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I was like, that's convenient.
I would take advantage of that, but I have perfect vision, so.
Jerk. Old Eagle Eyes Ron.
Oh, Eagle Eyes Wismer over here. Yeah, so those are the things I was thinking about mostly about COVID was
grocery delivery.
I can't do it, man.
Well, I can for non-fresh stuff.
I can't do it. We were talking about this the other day.
I don't do it anyway. My wife takes care of that. I'm
sure. But you go to the grocery store and you see these people pull up in the what are the spots where they just deliver it out to your car.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sit in my car while some poor kid making minimum wage loads my car up like I'm some sort of king or ruler going, peasant, put those in the back. Can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm still an able-bodied adult human.
Yeah, but there's all the people in the store.
I could just go at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. That's what we do.
It's just people.
Yeah, there's no people at 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you go then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
I can't sit there and do the grocery delivery thing.
What about if they deliver it to your house?
Oh no, I would feel worse.
Really?
I don't even really like getting DoorDash.
I do and I don't.
Something about it feels just wrong to me.
It's like the only food that should be delivered is like Chinese and pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Vietnamese delivered because it's just annoyingly far away. And then I think about it, then I'm just making this poor DoorDasher drive the annoying drive that I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
Like right at the edge of this little DoorDash zone that we're in.
It's like the next house isn't.
Right, yeah.
Your neighbors are like, can we DoorDash something to your house and just come pick it up?
Yeah. That's I just don't I get it. And it must be lucrative because a lot of people do it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're creating jobs, which is good. Because we need them. But and Uber kind of came out, but kind of went away and is back. I don't know what's going on with Uber. I don't really use it as much anymore.
Yeah, I was just looking online to see, benefits from the pandemic. Improved hygiene awareness. I don't think that worked.
But that definitely didn't work.
There are definitely people that didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they did not take good.
I guess a better awareness of mental health for some things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know if that's because of COVID or we're just in an era where mental health has become a
Yeah.
thing. I think my problem with the mental health conversation is that we knew how to deal with this up until like 100 years ago,
Yeah.
and then we stopped dealing with it, and now we're dealing with it the wrong way. I think.
Guess a little. I don't know.
Benefits of
Let's see. Greater investment in hospitals. I don't think that's worked.
no.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
bunch of hospitals will be closing soon, so
Yeah. An aversion to unnecessary travel.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Ooh, decrease in the use of paper.
Oh, that is true. Except the Salisbury Fire Department.
Well, I mean, 30 years from now they'll finally catch on.
We're still printing out things after we email them to other people.
Side tangent inside baseball. I developed a form for somebody the other day, and they said, "Cool, can we send this off to a printer so it can be made in duplicates?" I said, "Why? It's an electronic form." Yeah, but that's why I'll have a paper copy. What, what are you going to do with a paper copy? Well, I'm going to scan it and then save it. I looked at the person, and I know this is the wrong thing to say as a deputy chief in our organization, but I just looked at him and I'm like, I didn't realize you were that much of an idiot, and I walked away. I'm going to print the thing for you to sign the thing so I can scan the thing to save the thing.
That's a level of crazy that I don't think I've heard in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We at my station, we write it on a board.
Yeah.
We tag it.
Yeah.
We send an email about it.
Yep.
We print out that email and put it into a binder.
Yeah.
And then we write it down into a book.
Yeah. Well, then I like the follow-up emails like 5-6 days later or whatever. This has been addressed. Please remove from book. Well, that, fingers crossed, that should be changing. The new hub is working. We've done a lot of internal tests with it, and
I
it looks
appreciate that you guys are so optimistic that they will still be printing it out and putting it in a book, putting it on the board, putting it on a tag.
Yeah.
It's very optimistic of you. All you had to do, and I told this to that chief officer years ago, was create a form. It would even be an Excel spreadsheet for each piece of apparatus. As a thing comes in, you put it on that living spreadsheet, put it on the end drive. When it gets done, you take it off.
Yeah, but we have maniacs that keep things on the end drive.
Sure, I got stuff on the end drive.
No. I'm talking about when I sent that thing out to the chief officers. It was like, hey, have your shifts go through and clean out, your end drive. So, D shift, clean out your end drive folder. And I got, there's some really important stuff on there. I'm like, I looked at some of the shifts, and you have files for people who haven't worked here in 10 years.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was like, you have saved work orders from 2013. Yeah, but for reference, I was like, we don't have that vehicle anymore.
I was telling people about that. That there's a captain who works on my shift. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
Can I give you more information than that? Who has never deleted an email in his entire career.
Oh my gosh.
and is proud of the fact that if
Yeah.
you say X, he can say, well, in 2005, there was an email about it that said this. And you say,
Yeah.
that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Things have changed. Well, they never
Yeah.
sent a follow-up email.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that person signed up for the Outlook email training on Wednesday? Because I hope so. And I hope they say that and the instructor just, their mind explodes.
Right.
Golly day.
He brought up, that person brought up AC note thing. He's like, this happened. I remember this meeting. And I'm like, no one else does.
It was an unseasonably cool May afternoon.
It's like I have the email of the AC notes. I'm like,
Yeah.
why? I throw those things away as soon as they send them out. I read them once, I print them out for everybody to look at, and then we throw them away.
Why do you print them out?
Oh, because if you don't, they'll never look at them. I know. Look.
I know you're trying to reach the masses.
I'm trying to make sure they read.
But there's one that you have to read to him.
Well, Grandpa needs to be read to so he can go to bed. I put his little pills out. He takes them. He eats his applesauce, and I read the notes to him.
And on B shift, they had.
And on B shift, they had one more person become a Fado brush truck. Cool. Yeah. Something worth AC notes for.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's like, I mean, yeah. Behind the scenes, we put that stuff together beforehand, and it's when it's first sent out to everybody in that group, it's things in green. We'll talk about things in black, or just just so people know. And certain people still try to talk about the things that are in black. And Barsky was like, no, that was just in there for ideas, or so you have an awareness. We're talking about the green things, and that's it. This is our agenda. But what do you mean? No, this is our agenda.
Because you guys have a wandering meeting for like 4 hours once a week. What is going on?
Now it's once a month, 2 hours.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
In a world of instant communication.
Yep.
Like, if you guys wanted to discuss something, I'm sure you could have a group meeting.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could all have a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
You even have to be together.
But there was information that needed to be sent out. I got it's called a text massage at 7 a.m. this morning.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah. Animals.
So that's why things don't change.
Yeah.
Because those people still exist.
I guess so.
It's crazy. And those people train other people to be crazy.
Yes, that's the thing. It's that trained insanity that.
Yeah. If we could keep your crazy just to you, and then when you leave, the crazy's gone, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Your crazy spreads.
Yeah. God, that's a TED Talk. How to keep the crazy to you.
Yeah. Yeah. How to make sure the crazy dies with your career.
Yeah.
And my favorite of it, my favorite example, I hate how this officer acts. I become an officer, I'm never going to do that.
Oh, my.
Exactly that officer.
Yes.
Do exactly the same things that they said they hated.
Even a little bit more.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You spent years bitching about what this person does, and then you do exactly what they said did.
Officer that might rhyme with Frogger.
Might do. Exact idioms that he did.
Yes. Yeah.
I have to sit there and go, should I say this thing? Because does it make me sound like the asshole that I hate? Nope. Okay, check. I can move on to this. Yeah. Well, that's our benefits of COVID, guys. Here's what I'm going to say. Let kids enjoy Halloween.
Yes.
No trunk or treats, you jerks.
Wait,
you can have a trunk or treat as an additional Halloween event.
Not in replacement of. Yeah.
And then we're going to go to topic 2 because I'm excited for this.
All right. Homework. Yeah. I gave Ron homework for this. So topic 2, I saw a different podcast did something similar. They did 10 video games to get to know me. So I said, how about, 5 to 10 pieces of media to get to know you? So yeah, I wait around a couple days to work on
Is it
this.
just me, or are we doing both of us?
Oh, no, both of us. Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't want it to just
Yeah.
be me.
Yeah. No. I've got a list.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
start before you start.
Yeah.
How many of yours are books? How many of yours are
Ooh.
movies?
1, 2. I've got 3 books. One. Yeah, I'm like 3, 3, and 4 for like
Oh,
books, movies, games.
huh.
Yeah.
I'm like all books.
But I honestly figured that's how it would be.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That's sad. I
No,
think I'm going
that's
to
not sad.
blow your mind with one of them because
Yeah.
I think you're thinking I'm going to say one thing and I'm going to say something different.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Ready to start?
sure. Yeah. Let's start. You can start.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Kurt Vonnegut's The Cat's Cradle.
Okay.
This book is always, I say always. I probably read it when I was in high school,
Okay.
and it literally changed my life and how I approach things.
Okay.
And has always been a book that I go back to and read probably once every 3 years, and would define a lot of my views on spirituality and religion.
Mm.
So that's
Okay.
my number one. Read this book.
Yeah.
And it's not a long book, right?
Yeah.
So it's, easy read.
Okay. Yeah. And it also spurred a hot song.
I don't know which came out first. I'm assuming the book.
Probably the book.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So my first one, and if you want me to weed it down, I can. But I said
No.
no.
I
Said, Batman the animated series.
The 1990s Batman.
Yes, the animated. We watched it on Fox in the afternoons. That is in my opinion, probably the best representation of Batman. It was the most formative Batman for many of us. Really, because you got to see the duality, you got to see the Bruce side of it, you got to see the, how screwed up Bruce can be at times. It was just really, it was, in my opinion, the best representation. And Batman's been one of my favorite comic characters for years, and yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good answer.
Yeah.
For a man who has Batman everything.
Yeah.
It is. It's maybe not the best Batman. It's the most breadth of Batman to me.
Yeah. Okay.
To me, because of my age, the Michael Keaton Batman. I know.
I liked the Keaton, but it just wasn't. Yeah. Didn't hook me.
It was really my first. I had seen Adam West Batman. I wasn't a DC Comics kid, so I didn't read Batman.
Yeah. So
Michael Keaton was the first
Batman. No, I can get that.
I appreciate the Kevin Conroy Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about it. I'm going to pick another book, shockingly.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm going to pick the whole series. I think I'm just going to pick the first one.
Okay.
Which is Frank Herbert's Dune.
Ooh. That's what, 6 novels, 7 novels?
He died writing the 7th one, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
And his son kind of took up the mantle years and years later.
Yeah.
It's a tough toss-up for me between Dune and Asimov.
Okay.
But my love of that kind of futurism and sci-fi stems from those 2 books. I had to choose one, and I think if I was to choose one, I love Dune a little bit more.
Yeah.
And just that has shaped. Whenever I'm take a break from reading history, hardcore, deep history books, I go back to sci-fi more than fantasy, I would say. but a fantasy book will be on this list.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dune's a good pull.
It's a great book. It's
Yeah.
a hard read.
Yeah.
But I think that's
isn't Dune like 500 pages or something?
let me see. I have to go through and find my copy of Dune. There it is, in my Dune section of my library.
Hmm.
It's short of 500.
Okay.
Well, it's like 474.
Okay.
So it's but I love that style of futuristic sci-fi.
Yeah.
Not just robots in space, but actually like politics and
Yeah, I mean,
what
that's
things could look like.
Yeah, that's a huge part of the Dune.
Yeah.
Ethos. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So my number 2 is a game.
Okay.
Destiny.
Makes total sense for you.
Yeah. Destiny is the first, like, really, I guess, it's an MO, not really RPG. It's an MO shooter.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
almost its own thing because there's not like you're interacting with a lot of people
Unless you want to.
unless you want. Like
Yeah.
it's its own. Destiny's its own thing.
Yeah, but I mean the story of Destiny, the characters. I mean, because of Destiny, I joined a clan, and I still Discord message with 5 of them regularly to this day. From like first played Destiny 7-8 years ago now,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that really I still, even though it's a dying game, I still hop on every now and again, knock some stuff out, and yeah, it's just been one of those everlasting gobstoppers of. I wish there were books. Really wish there were books. There's fanfic, but there's not like, and I mean, I've got like their grimoires, but like not an actual novelization of Destiny.
Feels like it should have been
Bungie. If you want me to do that, say the word.
Should have been graphic novels at the very least.
There are actually some.
Oh, okay.
But there's only like 2 or 3. There's not. Yeah. So, but yeah.
I'm going to go back to a book.
Yep.
Shockingly, I do have that's on this list.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to a book. Shockingly, and this book to me just sets my comedic tone.
Okay.
And that is Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh. Yeah.
It's just such a classic, dry British humor.
Mm-hmm.
I really grew up and loved that style of humor, and it came from that book. I read it. I was way too young when I read it. Didn't understand it really.
Yeah. Gotta have a towel.
Gotta have a towel. And probably the first time I ever dressed up in costume as an adult, when I had choice of what I could dress up as, I dressed up as Arthur from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So
okay.
Yeah, for Halloween.
Yeah. I've never read the book. I've seen the movie.
Oh, don't read that. Oh God, the movies are bad. Ugh. The movies are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are there more than one?
Oh, there's been at least 2 tries to make the movie.
Oh, okay.
I can think of. Not good. Yeah. Read the book.
Okay. My third one is a book. It's Spellfire by Ed Greenwood. That was literally the first D&D novel I ever read. Way back in like middle school or something, and I was like, this is a neat world, and I want to learn more about this.
Man.
And that's what got me into the Forgotten Realms.
You're jumping my thunder, but mine's different.
Okay. All right.
Because my 4th one is Dragonlance.
Ooh, nice.
Because that was the first D&D series I read, was the Dragonlance books.
Okay.
I freaking loved them.
Yeah.
Yep. Loved those books. So
Yeah.
yeah, and that was my first introduction. Oh, I was probably I was in middle school as well when those came out. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, D&D books. I mean,
Yeah, that's
great world of writing. Like
hmm
it was such a like I knew what D&D because I was lucky my dad and mom were kind of nerds, so I knew what D&D was. But those books, like all of them, were like, oh, you can make stories out of this,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was so cool to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was, yeah, just that world building and seeing that, it was totally fleshed out. It wasn't just oh yeah, there's a place. And it's like, no, there's people and interactions and yeah, it's a almost living environment.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I just went to 4, so it's your 4.
Okay. Um, so my 4 is I was going to say Star Wars just in general, but that's just too big. Um, so honestly, I mean, that A New Hope was, of course, the first one I saw and everything, but I think Jedi was the one that really hooked me.
Really,
Yeah,
Jedi?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
an Empire man myself.
yeah. I know that.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I liked Empire, but I don't know. Jedi. It was the growth of Luke, and now he's like a badass and can kind of do things, even though he kind of knows he doesn't know exactly what he's doing, but he's standing up for what he thinks is right, and you get to see the ultimate conclusion of what the rebellion has been trying to do for all these years, and yeah,
it is the movie that gives you hope.
yeah.
It,
Unfortunately, that hope was squandered, but
it's
yeah,
not if you don't think about it.
yeah, yeah, and we got to see a green lightsaber. That was cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Did introduce us into the world of there were different other colors. Oh,
yeah. Other colors,
yeah.
neat space fights, dog fights, and all. So yeah,
I really struggled with my 5th choice
okay,
because obviously I love history
yeah,
and it's hard to pick. It's hard for me to remember what book got me into history,
yeah,
and this is kind of it's not a book.
yeah,
It's not quite what happened correctly, but I'm picking the movie 1776.
okay,
When I was in middle school, saw that movie, and then
mm-hmm,
my 8th grade teacher, U.S. history teacher, he made us like recreate the Constitutional Convention in class and brought history to life for me in a way that I never had before. And that movie always makes me think of that event.
yeah,
So it's not a history book. I understand that it's not a historically accurate movie, but it is a something that sparked my love of history for some good or bad. It's caused my life to be full of history books because
well, I
it's
mean, history's. I mean, it's literally where we've come from. It's learning from past mistakes. It's seeing some of the repetitions that have happened year after year, and yeah,
yeah, it's just it my my penchant for reading history books as my first choice. Like I really basically read 3 genres of books: history, and it's not defined by one era of history,
yeah,
fantasy, and sci-fi.
yeah,
It's about it.
yeah.
I find all other books to be a waste of my time.
Well, my number 5 is another novel, Jurassic Park.
Oh, such a good pick.
And
Oh, I
the
didn't even think of it. The book was so amazing.
the book was amazing, so much better than the movie, folks. Please read the book.
Oh man.
Um, I was a, I mean, I think every kid from our generation was a dinosaur kid at
Hey,
one
how can you not
point,
be? Oh yeah. We were.
and I mean, Jurassic Park just cemented it. I mean, that was what at the time I was like, I'm gonna go be a paleontologist when I, go to college and all that. My wife comes in and shaking her head at me because, um, yeah, she's saying not every kid because she didn't like dinosaurs. Something wrong with her.
She's a
Um,
Western Shore person. You know,
yeah,
they don't have opinions.
yeah. But I mean,
This
just the
that was an
Jurassic Park
amazing
was
book.
just, yeah, yeah.
That book.
It blended the science and just the fascination of the big giant animals, and yeah,
So the movie came out what 93, 92?
yeah, 93, I think.
Yeah. The book came out. I remember reading the book probably the year before that,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was like amazing for like timing for me that I like finished the book and I was like, oh, there's this movie out now. Like, oh my
yeah.
god, like, that book is such a great pick. I'm so annoyed that I didn't put it on my list.
I read that book in 3 days.
Wow, I don't think I read it that fast, but
Yeah,
yeah,
3 days. Yep.
that is such an amazing pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the only horror book that I still read,
Okay.
and that is Stephen King's The Stand.
Okay.
I had a love affair with Stephen King books for a long time, and for some reason just kind of fell out of it. I don't really have a good excuse or why, but
Yeah.
um,
Too spooky for me.
like I said, now I only read history, fantasy,
Yeah.
or sci-fi. But
Yeah.
when I was a kid, Stephen King, The Stand, and that is a big book to read when you're in. Because I had read The Talisman first, which was also a giant, massive book. Um, but I was probably seventh grade when I read The Stand.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that's a big book. It's great.
Yeah, it's let's see. Oh my gosh. The complete uncut edition of Stephen King's The Stand is 1,152 pages.
Yeah, I would have said 1,000 pages. It's a big book.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more than some trilogies.
Yeah.
My next one is another game, Final Fantasy IV.
What's one's
For
four?
for us it was Final Fantasy II. Yeah, I know it's confusing. In Japan, it was the fourth. For US, they called it the second one. It was the second one released in the US, but that was like I think that was well, other than like playing stuff on the computer and all, but that was the first. And I mean, Dragon Quest on the NES or Dragon Warrior on the Nintendo, but I picked up Final Fantasy IV as a rental. I just looked. I was like, "There's this just plain red cover that there's the T is a sword. This looks neat." And then, the world building, the class system, and all. I was like, "This is fun." And ever since, I've been a Final Fantasy fan.
I mean, it's a good pull. I did realize I have to put a movie on this. If I didn't put it, it would be disingenuous of me.
Okay.
This movie is 50 years old.
Okay.
Right? Is it 50 years old?
So it's in 75.
I believe it's 50 years old. I believe it's just now. Yeah, I think it was made in 75. This movie is the scariest movie that's ever been made. No movie has ever had an effect on my life like this movie did.
Yeah.
I watched this movie when I was way too young, and I'm still obsessively watching it. And this movie is, of course, the greatest horror movie of all time, Jaws.
Yep. Yeah.
No movie has had an effect on my life like Jaws.
Hey, we're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat, or stay the fuck out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah. What were they? Yeah. Who wrote Jaws?
Is it Bletchley?
Yeah. I don't know.
David.
I want to know what trauma happened to him to.
I'd have to go upstairs. I have my copy of the book. The book's kind of better than the movie.
Yeah.
But the movie's so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, yeah, it looks hokey at some points and everything, but it's kind of holds up.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, there's danger.
There, guys, you're being invaded. No, it's practical effects. Practical effects just hold up, and because it's shot the way it's shot, it holds up better. If that makes sense.
Oh, totally.
She's going crazy.
Yeah, somebody walked in the neighborhood. Imagine that. Yeah, Jaws is a good pull. All right. My next one is Calvin and Hobbes by Watterson.
Oh man,
That
you're so much better at this than I am.
what just part of it is I looked at like my bookshelf and was like, what books are on my shelf, and then what stuff is worn and things like that. I mean, I have read and reread Calvin and Hobbes so many times over the years. I mean, it's just such a great series. Yeah. If I had had a son, my wife hates this, it would have been Calvin.
His
but
brother was named Hobbes.
but yeah, it's just the humor in it, the relatability. It's just I've always liked Calvin and Hobbes.
It was perfect time for when we were kids.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick a fantasy book that
Okay.
is not gonna be the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
This is the one I think you think I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings, because it's
Okay.
probably the fantasy book I read the most.
Yeah.
But the fantasy book that started it all, really, for me, was the Xanath series by Piers Anthony.
The Xanath series.
Yes. When
Okay.
I was very young, my mother bought these books for me.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of a tradition when I was a kid. I read, I'm sure I stopped at some point and the series continued, but I read those books obsessively as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say I was 8 years old when I read the first one. That can't be right, but I could be right because I was a book reading nerd really young. So that book series, like Lord of the Rings, my love for that came later in life. Xanath was the early. It was more kid friendly, more for me.
Well, I mean, the movie really cemented it for you.
I'm really surprised they never made a Piers Anthony movie about Xanath, but it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as popular as I think it is in my head because I read it.
I mean, it's pretty popular. Oh
Yeah.
my God, there's 48 books.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Jeez.
He was like one of these Stephen King guys who was putting out like 3 books a year at one point.
Yeah, that's impressive. What
number are we at? 7?
No, 8.
8?
Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I think, math. Yeah, math 8. Yeah, so my 8, I tried to think of a good embodiment, and I almost went with a movie, but I went with one of the newer animated versions, and there's I think it's probably on Disney Plus, but the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's like a newer telling of Pete's first couple years and everything. And I think I've always loved Spider-Man. It was the nerdy kid who got some powers, but still stayed the down to earth nerdy kid. And yeah, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man definitely gets that.
I have a comic book as well.
Ooh.
And it's a comic book that I loved as a kid because of. I'm really thinking of this as like the stuff that shaped me as a person.
Yeah.
Not so much me as the now.
Okay.
How it led to that.
Yeah.
And that's Captain America. And I'm talking like the 80s comic books, Captain America Solo.
Yeah, that's a good pull.
Something about Captain America appealed to my dumb brain that is willing to do a stupid job like be a firefighter for his whole life.
That's the continuation of the Boy Scout.
Yeah, it really is. It's just, yeah, he is the Boy Scout,
Yeah, I mean he's yeah
which is why I
Cap.
don't like some of the newer stuff where they mess with him being a Boy Scout.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you boil it down, Cap is he's not just the super soldier, but he's just a super person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now I gotta like really think about my 10 because your list is better than mine.
No,
Normally,
no. It's not. Well, we've
it
got two
is.
more, right?
You said that was 8, or was that 8, or that
That was
we were
8.
going to? Okay, so I get 2
Yeah,
more.
we've got 9 and 10.
All right. There's
Um,
3 things I got to put on this list that I haven't done.
Man, that's fine. You can have bonus.
No, it's
No.
10.
So, um, my number 9 is the Kale series by Paul Kemp. It started out as just like this a novella in a series in the Forgotten Realms, and then he built off the character. He did a trilogy and then a follow-up trilogy, and he's supposed to do a third trilogy, and stupid Wizards of the Coast cut it and made him jam it into one crappy novel that he still rants about to this day. But it was just I a lot of the characters aren't great people, but they try to be better people than what they are, and I think it's just a really good representation of just they are dealt a really shitty hand and they're trying to do the best they can with it. And at the end of the day, are they a great person? No, but did they do a lot of good stuff? Yes. I just think is yeah. And I mean, to this day, it's social media, but I'm quote unquote Facebook friends with the author and have had discourse back and forth with him. It's just pretty neat.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I have to pick a video game because I feel like it'd be crazy for me not to pick a video game.
Yeah.
And it is tough. Like, my number, the answer that pops in my head and keeps coming back to my head, it's also a Bungie game, which makes it kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I have to pick Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah, that's what I figured you were going to say.
No game up to that game. That was the first time, like, my friends and I would put Xboxes together in a house and play Halo. We would get together. We made it a thing to play Halo.
Yeah.
And, you know, we played StarCraft together. We played other games, but there was just something. And, like, Halo reached out to groups of friends who I had my nerdy computer friends and then I had my jock friends, and we all played Halo.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it was such a phenomenon.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed out on Halo since I've been a Sony guy from day one. Yeah. But now they're re-releasing it.
I heard that.
Yeah, so I will finally get to play Halo.
It's gonna feel so bad to you because it's so old.
It's supposed to. I think it's in Unreal 4 or 5 or whatever, so it should be easy to play.
Yeah,
but
it's just that game changed everything for gaming for me.
Yeah,
it's got to be Halo.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I was torn on my number 10. Because I was going to say one of the games that came before it in the series, but I had to go with Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, it's such a good answer.
Because it wraps up it's the video game, it's the D&D, it's the novel backstory part of it, but it's so approachable and it's just
so well done.
Yeah,
well done.
Yeah, it's chef's kiss. Amazing.
Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate 3 to me is right now that things can change.
Yeah.
But it is the ultimate of that genre of games.
Yeah.
I've not enjoyed an RPG of any type as much as I enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, to the point, and you can tell that it's so, I don't know, out there that Wizards of the Coast, I saw something the other day. They've got like a new, they're reintroducing the Forgotten Realms in D&D, and Karlach is on the front cover.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a good pick. We're at the 10th.
This is it.
Final
Yeah, this
pick.
is number 10.
The last hurrah.
Yeah.
If you were to get to know me, if you wanted to come up to me and have something to talk about, I think you'd have to.
It would clearly be the Reese Witherspoon classic.
Well, I wanted to say a history book.
Yeah.
And I think it's got to be Band of Brothers.
Oh, that
Stephen
is
Ambrose.
such a good pull.
It's a very approachable history book. Yes, there are some issues with his version of things, but they're not wrong. It's just the version.
Yeah.
But that book and the series that it spawned, of course, is amazing.
Yeah.
But that book is such a good starter place for someone to read. Yeah. Got to go with Band of Brothers.
Yeah. Wow.
It's probably, and as I'm looking at it in my shelf right now, it's got a lot of bends and breaks in the spine. So.
Yeah, it's a good indication.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look, now people get to know us.
Yeah. Well, you sold me a 10.
I thought Baldur's Gate was my 10th.
I thought it was your 9th.
That was my 9th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I've got 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's because number 4 muddled together between the two. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you get to know us and go read all those books I suggested.
Yes.
I almost put Time Bandits on that list. I love that movie. I almost put Monty Python Holy Grail.
Yeah.
I
almost put Bloodsport.
Spaceballs almost made the list.
Yeah.
Neil
Gaiman's Norse mythology.
There was yeah,
I know.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with Neil Gaiman anymore.
Yeah, I know.
He's not been convicted of anything. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I almost put Wheel of Time on there.
Yeah,
such an amazing series. It starts well, has a shitty middle, and ends okay.
Yeah. I almost put Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I started to put like some music on there, and I was like, "No, this is just
music doesn't define me."
No.
There's people that and it's totally fine that it does. But it's just not me.
Yeah, I like listening to music and stuff, but it's not just if somebody gets to know me, I mean, it's not like I got a bunch of vinyls in my office. I've got a bunch of comic book stuff, and
I have history books, fantasy books, and sci-fi books.
Yeah.
And a bunch of nerd shit. Well, folks, we don't know what time we're ending this.
Yeah, we have no.
Time is a construct. Doesn't matter.
It is. Yeah, I'm sure Neil deGrasse Tyson has something to say about that. But yeah. Enjoy your extra hour of light, maybe. No,
whatever it is.
Whatever. Yeah. Enjoy your time.
Enjoy hoodie weather. That's all that matters.
Yes. Enjoy the hoodie weather, and take care of each other.
See you, folks.